Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a highly requested tutorial on how to apply false lashes with a thick band. Now my original false lash video has done really well, better than this girl ever expected, but you guys had a lot of questions about lashes with thicker bands, something kind of, you know, a little extra like these. So I wanted to make sure I did this video before Halloween, before the holidays, and New Year's, when I feel like a lot of people are dabbling in wearing false lashes. If you guys are new here and this is the first time you're on my channel, what's up and welcome. My name is Kate and I'd love for you guys to click subscribe down below and join my YouTube family. Don't forget to click the bell, turn on notifications because subscribing is just not enough anymore. We also have to click the bell if we want to see videos. So don't forget to click the bell down there. It's super easy to do. Just select all notifications and you are good to go. So if you guys want to see how to apply thick fluffy lashes like this flawlessly and like a pro, then just keep watching. This is what I like to store my lashes in. This is just from House of Lashes. This is not sponsored. I just love this product and I think it works really great. This just stores a bunch of lashes. So in here I have some of my favorites, and then I love how you can store your lash glue down here. These are wispies, which I think I used these in my first how to apply false lashes video. If you haven't seen my original how to apply false lashes video and you're like super beginner, I would definitely recommend watching that one and then maybe coming back to this one. These are a lot easier to apply than something like the Bellas from Nubounsom because these have a thicker band. Once you get used to it, it's not really a big deal and you just, you know, put them on in a snap. For the purpose of today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to apply a lash with a thick band. I got a lot of questions about this in my previous tutorial, so I wanted to make sure I also covered this for you guys. The other thing is I got tons and tons of questions on if you could reuse lashes. So I'm a makeup lover. I've been doing this a long time and I kind of forget to go over little details like that, but yes, absolutely reuse your lashes. You guys, do you want to know a dirty little secret? I have been using this pair that I'm going to show you how to put on today a year and a half. Now, do I wear them every single time I wear a false lash? No. If I did, I wouldn't be sitting here telling you I've been wearing them for a year and a half. I have worn these probably 20 or 30 times and they still look awesome. It's all about how you take care of them. Clean them, pick the glue off, whatever you need to do. Whenever I open one up, I just put it in here because first of all, this is super travel friendly. Second of all, this is just a great way to have everything I need in one place. So anyway, we're gonna just get right into this. These I've already peeled off the card, but when you're peeling something off the card for the first time, you wanna be very careful. The first thing I always do is kind of, I guess, almost massage the band a little bit and kind of like loosen it up. I've worn these so many times that that's not entirely necessary, but if this was a new pair, like I'm assuming maybe some of you are using, I would definitely just do this. Make sure it's going to form to your eye really nicely. Just being honest, the thicker bands are not nearly as comfortable as something like the Demi Wispies or whatever. You get used to it. They're definitely heavier, you can definitely feel them more. You should never be in pain when you apply false lashes. If you're having issues like on your inner corner, I know when I first started wearing lashes, that was one of the most annoying things ever. If you get them too close to the inner corner when you would blink, it's almost like it would punch your eye with like a little needle or something. You don't want that. Take it off and redo it if that's what you're experiencing, because that's not what you want. So if you're working with an old pair and you are not pulling it straight off the card, pick the glue off. When I pick off glue, I literally just use my fingers. You want to make sure with this set of fingers, you're holding the lash as tightly as you can so you don't rip a chunk of the lashes off the band. I've done that so many times and it's really frustrating because then your lash is literally just a piece of trash. So to pull off the glue, this is what I do. It's kind of nasty, but you know, gotta get your money's worth, right? So I just go through here and pick it off. It doesn't have to be perfect. I've got this sticky mess right here. I know it's kind of gross. I just roll it up into a ball and set it aside. The other thing I wanted to mention is if you are pulling a pair like this off the card for the very first time, you absolutely want to make sure that you cut it down to your eye. Now, when I first started buying more expensive lashes, I was like, I don't want to cut these. I just spent good money on them. Trust me, you want to cut them. If they're not going to fit your eye right, they're not going to be comfortable, they're not going to look right, and it's going to be an overall bad experience. This would be the front end where you would put closer to your nose. They taper off to the end. This would be on the outer corner of your eye. You always want to take length off from the outer corner of your eye. Otherwise you lose that really pretty taper that makes it just flow really nicely on your eye. You don't want to take off that taper, so always take it from the other edge. As far as applying them, you can use little tools like this. I forget what this came with. You can buy these individually. I feel like this came in a little pack of lashes or something I had. That little end kind of looks like a cuticle pusher, but then you have this end which fits perfectly onto the lash band. I'm gonna be completely honest, this is not my favorite way to apply it, but some people really love it. You just kind of go like that. And see how you can hold it right on the band? You can like plunk it right down on your eye. Now, I don't hate this method. It's just, I don't know, I don't feel like I can ever get the placement perfect if I don't use tweezers. The other way you can do it is to use your fingers. Now, if you're using metal tweezers, obviously please be careful. You're going right up next to your eye, so if you don't feel like you have a steady hand, don't use metal tweezers so close to your eye. Use a pair of plastic little things like this or use your fingers. Now, as far as glue goes, I know a lot of people wonder, okay, should I use the light or the white glue or the clear glue or black? It just depends on the makeup look. For me, if I've already got a dark wing on like I have today, I will always use the dark glue because I feel like you just can't see it. When it goes onto your liner, it just disappears. If you are going to be wearing a lash and you have zero liner on and you're just kind of putting it right on top of your lash line, I always go with the light or the clear glue. Right now, my current favorite adhesive is the House of Lashes. And again, I know this sounds so sponsored. They're just my favorite. I've never worked with them. I've never even gotten PR from them. Everything I have, I've purchased myself. But these glues are really, really good. I just feel like they last the longest out of anything I've tried. My previous video, I was using the Revlon lash glue. That is also still a great lash glue. I just feel like that's harder to get your hands on. I haven't been seeing it in stores. It has to be ordered online, so I'm like, if I'm gonna order it online, I might as well order this online because I kind of like this a little bit better. I feel like the staying power on this is amazing. The only thing I hate about this is that when you take it off, there is always, always, always residue on the lash line, whereas some other adhesives, that doesn't happen, but this also lasts longer, so I'll take it. So since we're talking about applying lashes with a thick band, I'm going to be using the dark glue because I almost always wear liner with a thick lash like this. If I'm going to apply it with a tweezer or a tool or something, before I put the glue on, I will go ahead and get the lash situated into my tool. So if I was going to use this, I would make sure it was like that before I put the glue on. Likewise, if I was going to use my tweezers, which is what I'm going to do today, it's my favorite way to apply them. I'm going to get them situated in the tweezers, get a good grip on them, and then go ahead and apply the glue. This glue opens up in a little brush. Just run it right along the band. And then I always make sure to put a little bit extra on the ends, just because that's where I feel like they pop up first. I hope you can see this well enough, but just for reference, that's about how much glue I have on it right now. The biggest key to all of this is not plunking it right onto your eye after you get the glue on. You want to let it get tacky. I would say 30 to 45 seconds. Just kind of wave it around in the air, blow on it. Some people say not to blow on it. If you are doing makeup as a working makeup artist on a client, do not blow on it because you can blow bacteria onto these. If you're just putting the lashes on yourself, you can blow it. If you have a fan, hold it up by the fan, you know. There's a million things you can do. I always blow on mine because I like it to go as fast as possible. If you're applying a lash with a light glue, most of them color change a little bit, so it'll go on white, and then when it's ready, it will be kind of like a translucent-y blue color. I do like that. The black glue doesn't do that as much. While I'm letting this dry, I figured I would tell you guys what mascara I'm using. This is the Hourglass Caution Mascara. This just came out. Really like it. I feel like my lashes already look great. I would totally wear it just like this if I hadn't already planned to film this video today. Just taking it like this, make sure you have the right side facing you. I start kind of from the front, so I'll put the front little piece on where I like it, and then I'll just push it right on top of my lashes. You want to get it as close to your lash line as possible, and you don't have to work nearly as quickly as you probably think. I just get it real close to my lash line and then go in with my fingers. And I'll push it down. Boom! We just went from daytime glam to like glam. So that is this lash in full effect. It is super easy. So I'm gonna do this again for you guys so you can see it twice. Got the glue off of this one. This one's ready to go. Just going back in with the glue. Always make sure to get a little extra on those corners. I'll just go ahead and show you this one with my fingers because not everybody has little tools or tweezers, I get that. This particular lash tends to go really curved, which that is not how curved my eye is. So I always kind of bend them out a little bit while the glue is drying. Now I just kind of go from the inner corner, just try and make sure you get it in the same spot. So you just eyeball it. It obviously doesn't have to be perfect. And then kind of go from there. And then plunk them down. So another little tip, I feel like these, the angle on them, I got them up higher than this one. I don't know if that's translating on camera or if that's just me being nitpicky, but you can kind of go in and like, I know this is kind of gross, you can push them up so that they've got a similar fluff and angle to them, or likewise you can kind of go like that. That was something that I really struggled with at first, was getting the angle just right. Don't be afraid, I mean, of course, if time is an issue, you can't do this, but don't be afraid to just take it off and try again. You can always go back with a little bit more eyeliner and fix that underneath or on top of the lashes. They're so easy to just take off and redo if you didn't get the angle just right or whatever else. So applying them with a thick band is very similar to the thin band, but definitely kind of massaging the band a little bit is a huge tip that helped me get them to be more comfortable to put on and more comfortable to wear. When they're really, really stiff in the beginning, if you don't do that, they can be a little bit more uncomfortable than they already are, just being that they're a thicker lash. So that's that. You can see kind of the full glam here. Nothing makes me feel more glam than like a super bold lash. Don't know what it is, just love it. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or things that I didn't answer in the video, there are no stupid questions. Feel free to ask in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to get back to as many questions as I can. But hopefully this helped you guys out. Again, I did just kind of want to do like a sequel to my original video because I got a lot of questions about thicker bands. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you click off, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!